everybody, it's Mrs. Patch, and today I'm going to read A Little Spot of Frustration, a story about self-control. And if you look at the little spot of frustration, the spot looks an awful lot like our angry spot, right? Similar feelings. When we're feeling angry, it can come from being frustrated, or when we're frustrated, it's because we're angry about something. Very similar spots. Hi, I'm Flexible Thinking Spot. I'm Calm Spot, and we're here to help you when Frustration Spot shows up. Well, when does Frustration Spot show up? A frustration spot shows up in a situation we can't control. Either something happens that you didn't expect, or you expected something different than what happened. It's good to have a small frustration spot because it can show you that you are learning or being challenged. So having that growth mindset, when you're trying something new, you might feel a little bit frustrated, but you don't want your frustration spot to get so big that you don't keep trying, right? But if a frustration spot isn't managed, it can turn into a big angry emotion spot pretty quickly, and that doesn't make you feel very good. That's why it's important to help a frustration spot right away before it starts to get out of control. So frustration starts this big, but if you let it get this big, it can take over all of your feelings. That's why we're here, to help flip your frustration spot into a calm and flexible thinking spot before it turns into an angry spot. So we have our calm and peaceful spot right here. So look how we're taking a frustration spot and we're flipping it over into a calming and happier, flexible thought. Sometimes it's not easy to flip your frustration spot, so we wanted to give you these unique tokens to help. These tokens have two sides. One side shows you what you can't control, and the other shows you what you can control. This will help you manage your expectations and reactions to a situation. So we have the frustration flip side, and then the calming and control side. So red and green. And remember, red is our angry spot and green is our peaceful and calm spot. Frustration spots like to show up when we can't control what's going to happen. The token reminds us of those things, like the weather or when somebody does or says something to us that we don't like. Calm and flexible thinking spots show up when we are in control of our actions and our thoughts. The token reminds us of those things, like when we make good choices and say and do nice things. When things happen that we can't control, frustration spots start to give off warning signs. This lets us know that they're nearby so that we can help. You might feel like yelling or your heart will start pounding. This is an excellent time to do a frustration flip. So when you start getting frustrated or angry, I feel like yelling, and you're getting all hot and bothered, right? That's when you have to think, wait a minute, I might need some help. This is how it works. When you feel a frustration spot nearby, flip the coin 4 times. Each time you flip, count 1, 2, 3, 4. Ensure it lands on the calm and flexible side so you can remember what you are in control of, just like this. Flip it, flip it, flip it until it turns into a calm spot. And repeat after me. When I get frustrated, I can stop and see what I can control inside of me. My actions, my words, my feelings and thoughts can flip my frustration to calm, flexible thoughts. This gives your mind a chance to calm down and apply flexible thinking to a problem. So flipping it from a frustrated spot to a calm and peaceful spot. Frustration spots get confused easily. Little problems like misplacing your pencil can trigger a frustration spot when all it needed was a flexible thinking spot. This looks like my problem. So he can't find his pencil. So flexible thinking and calming, look, the calming spot has the pencil, can help solve it. That's because frustration spots are still learning when to show up. Big problem, medium problem, difference in that, right? If it's a medium or little problem, you can solve that and just look for the solution. If it's a big problem, you might need to ask for help. No one's helping, someone's in danger, seek help. So think about the size of your problem. Is it a small problem that you can solve, or a bigger problem where you might need to ask somebody else for help? When I get frustrated, I can stop and see what I can control is inside of me. My actions, my words, my feelings and thoughts can flip my frustration to calm, flexible thoughts. Okay, let's see it in action. I know the answer. Why won't the teacher call on me? So she's starting to get frustrated because she's not getting called on. So she says her poem. Then she flips her coin, flips it 4 times. The teacher sees I'm participating and hopefully she'll call on me next time. You are very respectful to the teacher by not interrupting. So she flipped her frustration to calming when she realized it just wasn't her turn to be called on this time. Not a big deal. When I get frustrated, I can stop and see what I can control is inside of me. My actions, my words, my feelings and thoughts can flip my frustration to calm, flexible thoughts. Why do I keep making mistakes? He's starting to get frustrated. Then he flips, flip, flip, flip. Up. Practice helps me grow. Wow, you're working really hard. So think about growth mindset versus fixed mindset, being a Tigger versus an Eeyore, right? So you make a mistake, no big deal. You just try again and remember that mistakes help you learn. Being able to reflect and remember when you are able to flip a frustration spot can help you with future frustration spots. So look at him trying to learn how to play soccer. He's kicking and missing the ball, but he remembered back when he flipped his frustration during art class to calming spot, and he does that with soccer. And here, that's not fair. Why do you keep winning? He's getting frustrated that he's losing. But then he remembers to say, when I get frustrated, I can stop and see what I can control is inside of me. My actions, my words, my feelings and thoughts can flip my frustrations to calm, flexible thoughts. Maybe I should just try a different strategy. You showed great self-control when you didn't win, right? So we all want to win a game, but we don't always win, right? That's part of playing a game. So not getting frustrated when we're losing or the game's not going our way, but instead being a fair player, a good teammate, and changing that frustration to a calming spot. I don't want to do my homework. It's too hard. When I get frustrated, I can stop and see what I can control is inside of me. My actions, my words, my feelings, my thoughts can flip my frustration to calm, flexible thoughts. If I take one problem at a time, I can get through it. Great perseverance getting through your work. So it's okay to get frustrated if you're working on something that's hard, but don't let that frustration turn into an angry spot or an I can't do it spot. Have that perseverance and say, I can do it. You both did so great managing your frustration spots. I can't wait to see more frustration flips in action. Don't forget the token. When I get frustrated, I can stop and see what I can control is inside of me. My actions, my words, my feelings and thoughts can flip my frustrations to calm, flexible thoughts. So you have absolute control over how frustrated you get in a situation. Just remember, when you start to feel frustrated, take that deep breath, ask for help if you need it. Remember that mistakes help you learn, and it may take some time. And you'll turn that frustrating spot into a calm and peaceful spot. All right, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you later.